Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Red Short webinar. My name is Mac McKee, and I'm the Sales Director at Red Sky Alliance. Today we'll be discussing the Verblecon Malware Loader. Please check our website for a related article. Researchers from Symantec discovered Verblecon in January this year and observed it being used in attacks that installed cryptocurrency miners on compromised machines. Some clues also point to the attacker being interested in stealing access tokens for the Discord chat app, adding that these goals are in contrast with Verblecon's realistic potential for far more damaging attacks. The malware is Java-based, and its polymorphic nature is what allows it to slip into compromised systems, in many cases undetected. A look at 5 Verblecon samples that the researchers analyzed shows that many of the antivirus engines on VirusTotal do not flag them as malicious. The oldest sample was added to the database on October 16, 2021, prior to its discovery by Symantec, and is currently detected by 9 out of 56 antivirus engines. Newer Verblecon payloads, though, from late January 2022, are almost completely missed by the antivirus engines on VirusTotal. Symantec published a technical breakdown of the malware and its functions, noting that the analyzed samples were fully obfuscated in the code flow strings and symbols, and that they may be based on code that is publicly available. Their analysis shows that the malware performs some checks to determine if it's running in a virtual environment if it's being debugged. Next, it fetches a list of running processes that is checked against a predefined catalog that includes files, executables, dependencies, drivers related to VM systems. If all the checks pass, the malware copies itself to a local directory, seen here. According to Symantec's research, Verblecon periodically tries to connect to one of the domains to the right using a domain generation algorithm for a more extensive list. The DGA used is based on the current time and date and includes the string verbal as a suffix, which is where the malware name comes from. In the technical report published last month, Symantec researchers note that the payload delivered after the initial stage communication with the command and control servers is obfuscated in a similar way to other samples, and also contains similar techniques to detect the virtualization environment. According to the analysis, the main function of the payload is to download and execute a binary that is then decrypted on the infected host and injected into for execution. Researchers say that the end goal of whoever is behind Verblecon deployments is to install cryptocurrency mining software, which is not in tune with the effort required to develop malware of such sophistication. Additionally, the researchers suspect that the threat actor may also be using it to steal Discord tokens to use them for advertising Trojanized video game software. As per their observations, Verblecon targets non-enterprise machines, which are rarely in the scope of more sophisticated threat actors because of their low profitability. Symantec says that they are aware of other reports that connected a Verblecon domain to a ransomware attack, but they believe this is an overlap due to the sharing of the infrastructure with an unrelated actor. The researchers believe that Verblecon is currently used by an actor who does not recognize the full damaging potential of this malware loader. They believe that if more sophisticated cybercriminals get their hands on it, they could use it for ransomware and even espionage attacks. All right, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the material and found it useful. If you have any questions on this subject, you can contact us via Jim McKee, jmckee@wapaclabs.com. If you're not a member yet, please sign up in our portal, redskyalliance.org. Your membership is free and will give you access to a variety of Red Sky Alliance content. See you next week. Thanks.